why do we only focus on the bad things? Today I got a comment on a TikTok from a person, and after reading it, it made me felt really, really good. I felt like I wasn't doing something for no reason. I felt like I was making the videos for an actual purpose. Something from this comment that stuck out to me. It wasn't like a regular just leaving feedback comment. He actually mentioned only the good things about the video. And I realized after reading the comment how much better I felt from him saying specifically the good things about the video instead of him just criticizing. It feels really good for someone to notice the good things about what you're doing. And therefore, we should focus on the good things more. And that's what today's video is about. In your head, I want you to imagine something that you did that was really embarrassing, or something that you did wrong and you messed up. Just think about it real quick. Maybe it was in school, maybe it was at work, whatever. For me, when I think of that like moment, it gives me like a little bit of anxiety. So it's probably like one of those moments where like, holy shit, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I did that. I did this wrong, whatever. Wish I never did it. Now, think of something that you did extraordinarily good in. Think of the time when you paid attention to detail and you did really good at something. You nailed this project, you nailed this thing at work, whatever. How good did it make you feel inside? Now, if you look back at both of the answers that you gave, how quick were you to think of the one that you did really bad on, the one that was really embarrassing, versus the one that you did really good on? How long did it take you? For me, at least, when I thought of the bad one, I instantly had like 5 things pop in my head, versus when I thought of the good one, it took me like a second to realize, oh yeah, I did do that pretty good. Yeah, it was probably that. I did pretty good on that. Versus the bad thing. Holy shit, I can't believe I did that. Oh my god, and that one too. Oh my god, what about this one? This was so embarrassing. We focus on the bad things more than we focus on the good things. And it's okay, because our brain is literally built that way. Our brain was literally trained to notice danger and or negativity, because in the past that helped us survive. So it makes sense why we would think about the bad things first versus the good things, because it's literally wired in us that way. But why do the negative things feel so much louder than the good things? When the good things are the ones that make us feel good, the ones that encourage us to do more, why do those feel so much quieter than the bad things? Another reason why we focus on the bad things so much more is because of social media. When you're scrolling and you see someone that looks better than you, you're instantly thinking about your flaws instead of the things that you do well. And you're doing this constantly on a day-to-day basis, probably even more than day-to-day, maybe even hourly. When you're going on your phone and you just see someone who's like posing in the mirror and you're like, damn, I look so bad compared to this person. Social media makes the bad in us stand out even more than the good, because people are posting their highlights in their life and we're comparing ourselves to that, and it's ruining our self-image and making us focus on the bad things in ourselves instead of the things that we actually do pretty good. And in a second, I'm going to explain the things that we could do to focus more on the good things instead of the bad things, because focusing more on the good things can generally lead you to a better self-image, better self-confidence, and probably just a better lifestyle. Often we forget to celebrate the small wins or just wins in general that we have in life. And so the next part of this video, I want to talk about the things that you could do to actually fix that self-belief, that self-confidence in yourself, and shift your focus from the bad things that you do to the better things that you do, and make yourself just generally happier. Like I said, more self-confidence, self-belief, whatever. And one thing you can do is just generally looking back on the day and just kind of reflecting on the good things that you did today. I do this a lot. I literally have a journal and I write down the things that I do every day, the good things that I do every day. So it helps me focus a lot more on the actual good stuff that I do in the day. It makes you feel really good when you realize how good you actually did that day. because a lot of people don't realize like how good they're actually doing. Just take a step back and look at the actual good things that you did. When I first started like realizing how good I was doing with certain things in my life, because I tracked them, it made me really happy and more proud of myself than I was before, in a way. Because I would go from like a time of just being mad at myself for doing really bad at all these, at X, Y, and Z, all these bad things, whatever. You focus so much on that bad stuff, and then you take a step back, you reflect, you go in your journal, whatever it is for you. For me, it's the journal, but it could be different. But when I take that step back, it kind of feels so good to realize how good you're actually doing in retrospect to all the bad things that you keep focusing on. And with the next thing, practice catching those good moments. Practice realizing, hey, that felt pretty good. I'm proud of myself for doing that. Those small wins, those small wins. It could be anything so as simple as making your first video online, or maybe even just going to the gym for the first time. Whatever it may be, just take a step back and realize that those small wins are what's pushing you and making more progress in your life. Be thankful for those moments. The last thing that I'll bring up here is something that I actually did today with the comment that I was talking about. I took a step back and took a second to realize, how do I actually feel from this comment? I took like 15 seconds. I was like, damn, I feel really good. I feel really, really good that this person noticed the good things that I was doing. And it made me so grateful for the work that I'm doing. The work. I'm not doing anything crazy difficult. I'm pretty sure okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure I literally just did it in front of you guys, focusing on the bad thing. I just talked about how my work isn't really doing work. It's not that hard or something like that. I'm pretty sure I literally just did it in front of you guys. Holy shit. That's so weird. Okay, that low-key made me lose my train of thought. I'm pretty sure I was talking about how just take a step back when you feel something good. Really feel it. Take a second to really bring it in. And that's how your brain learns to value those like good moments, and you'll just do it more and more with time, and the more you realize it. Yeah, I hope this video made sense. Just focus more on the good things. You'll feel better. You'll feel happier. You'll have more self-confidence. Stop comparing yourself to other people, because it really is the easiest way to like destroy your self-confidence. It's just scrolling on TikTok and just constantly comparing yourself to every single person that you see. So the quickest thing you could do, I guess, in my opinion, to make your self-belief and self-confidence go up and those bad things go down is probably stop scrolling, because the comparison like 24/7 is really bad. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.